WBAP. We have gas prices going back up again. Jay Young joins us. Jay is, let's just call him a Texas oil man.
All right.
He's the author of Upside of Oil and Gas Investing. Jay Young, welcome to the program.
Well, thanks. Thanks for having me on again. Good talking to you guys.
Why are gas prices going up again?
Well, it all comes back to supply and demand, economics 101. And when OPEC takes 2 million barrels off the market, and you see that the strategic reserves is 1 million, well, that doesn't affect it right now, but it's going to affect it in the next 2-3 months, which I hope we have time to talk about. But our demand's coming back right now, and we don't have the oil. We simply are not producing the oil in the United States like we should at these higher prices, and that's scary. When you have higher prices and what normally happens, normally the best solution for high oil prices is high oil prices, because if the economics look so good to oil and gas companies like ours, King Operating, that we start drilling because, hey, you're making more money when, the prices are higher. Not this time. Exxon makes $6 billion the first quarter of this year. They spend $10 billion buying back their stock. I mean, the board is just saying, we don't want you to drill as much. We don't want you to increase your rig count like we normally do. We want you to give those dividends back to us. So right now it's not a good sign when federal government's against us, and has been ever since day one. State governments are in some states, not all states, are hurting us and getting permits and getting a drill-ready prospect. You have the institutions that are drying up. They're not wanting to produce oil and gas. Look at Blackstone and all the things that are going on with Governor Abbott.
Jay, let me jump in here, because I know in California that they're about to institute what's called a windfall profits tax on oil companies out there, because gas prices in California are up to $6.75 a gallon.
Right.
What is that going to do for anything?
If you tax people that are trying to do what we can to put oil on the market, it's not our fault that oil prices are high. It's not our fault. And so why in the world would you want to come in and say, hey, well, we want to make sure that we're going to tax you because it's your fault? I mean, I know that somebody's got to blame somebody. Right?
But Jay, they'd come back, but people would come back to you and say, yeah, but you're the guys charging so much. Why is it $3 in Texas and $7 out here?
Yeah. Well, look at your state government, because that's where your biggest tax is coming from. Is people don't want to drill in oil and gas out there.
Yeah.
If they were a country by themselves, they would be shocked at what they'd be paying, because they don't want it. They've got a lot of oil out there. The state is making a tremendous amount of money, and that's who's making the money. It's not oil and gas companies. I mean, we don't set the price. I mean, it's all about supply and demand. It's all about, hey, it's good for us now because prices are up, but also it's costing more to drill. So it's a equilibrium for us and making profits, but all we're trying to do is get to as many barrels as we can in the United States. So we overshadow over.
All right, we're talking to Jay Young, is the Upside of Oil and Gas Investing author.
Okay, I got this scenario for you, Jay. All the green people that are fighting oil and fossil fuels, why don't they start living that lifestyle? No getting on an airplane, no gas-powered cars, no products, don't use any products that come out of fossil fuels. Is there a reason they don't live that lifestyle now?
Well, I mean, yes, there is a reason, because everything you touch, pretty much, I'm looking around my place right now and I'm thinking about, what does it have an effect, or what if oil wasn't here? I mean, I wouldn't have my TVs, I wouldn't have my my lights, and I wouldn't have a lot of things in here. I don't know what I guess I'd be sitting out in the middle of the pasture.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't drive to work because of asphalt, and
right.
There's 60% of a barrel of oil is not used for gasoline in cars.
Well, so those green nut bags ought to start living the life.
Absolutely.
Start it.
Well, a tent, but I think you need oil to make the tent. That's
okay. All right. Book is called The Upside of Oil and Gas Investing. Jay Young is with us. Jay, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it. And if you go to my website and just hit the deal, I'll send some copies of my autographed book to people.
All right.
They go on the website and they're qualified. I'd love to do it.
What's the website? What's the website?
KingOperating.com. KingOperating.com. Jay Young. Thanks, everybody, for listening. And I'll be back soon, I hope.
All right. We'll have you. Yeah.